Start. Ooh, I could do a... Nah. And welcome on in, YouTube. Welcome back. It is time again. Now I'll just need to add this to the docs so I actually can see your chats as well. There we go. New live stream. New content. All of that is a-okay. We have it switch on the Twitch side as well. Heckin' fantabulous. We go here, check out the library. Soviet Republic. We'll turn off the music because the game has really sweet tunes. Or at least very appropriate. Illusion. Set the quality on normal. Play and save. Switch over to the live scene once more, and now we gotta just Alt tab out so we can change game capture from our target to this. Excellent. Ah. There we go. Now, we've been doing some campaign things, so we're gonna try a custom game. Flatland with hills. Eastern Europe, medium hills, blank. Eastern Europe, medium hills with people. Slovakia as a map. Random map. Page 104, Asian map. Ooh. USA Eastern Coast with the British Isles. Yugoslavia. Cool. So there's all these maps, but they would be in the DLC. I only have the base game. Now some of these are pictures of people, so I don't know what the heck that means. So, I don't know, flatland with hills? No, Eastern Europe, medium hills, blank. That sounds interesting. Let's go with that one. Ooh, overall difficulty, easy, medium, realistic. There you go. Money amount, hard. Realistic mode, enable. So you cannot instantly construct buildings and infrastructure. You need to build manually. You cannot instantly purchase resources in buildings. You need to bring them from customs. Yeah, because usually, like in many games, you click build house and the house starts building. And then there's an in-game mechanic for delivering resources from like storage and production to the actual like build sites. Now this one then enforces that to be true in everywhere. So unsatisfied citizen reactions is great, hard, buildings and plus vehicles, energy management for everything. Vehicle availability, look, according to year of start, 1970, 1960, or 1980. I don't know, it seems fun to like start in the 60s. There we go, start a new game. Remember to save your newly created line before you close the window. Ah, right. Line creation. Yeah, there's been some viewers who've been recommending this game, and then I gave it a try. I had a lot of fun with it. But they were then asking like, hey, I want to see you play this with like realistic difficulty. And I was like, well, that sounds like quite the challenge. Because now I can't like just build a road from here to there, and then it just like slowly but surely like magically appears. Only costing me money. So now I'm assuming with realistic, we'll also have very little money. We'll actually have to send people with shovels to dig out roads and shit. It's gonna be amazing. We're gonna go bankrupt in so goddamn fast. Oh, I found out all the hints. Well, see, parents can't work if you don't have kindergartens for their children. Initializing all the vehicle types. Citizens with higher education are needed for some jobs. So, yeah, we'll have to make sure we have education systems, kindergarten, food, water, waste management, power management, eating, which I haven't really dealt with yet, but I'm pretty sure the realistic, because I know the mechanism exists. It's pretty fun, actually, how they've done the campaign, because there's like a few maps and missions, and they're like in increasing difficulty, and then the campaign that I haven't finished yet, that I keep on sort of failing, includes a introduction to the realistic system. Hej då, comrade Cassie. Ooh, love work with resources. How's it going today, Hannesson? Well, hello there, comrade. Our game dev took 2-hour game dev took almost 5 hours. Then we had a vote for the game of the day, where because of resources won. Thank you, Knorktainment, for that follow. I really do appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful day. And now I'm just started a brand new game, custom map, and we went with Eastern Europe and realistic difficulty. I changed the starting year to 1960 because I felt like it. So, you are a NATO border. Okay, let's open up the mini-map here. Oh, this one is like this, a giant freaking square. Some of the other maps, campaign maps, are like organic shapes and whatnots. So the blue borders are NATO borders. The red ones are our Soviet borders. Our money situation is 1.4,700,000. Now that is very different from the campaign mode, where you have a lot more money. Then you start with 10 million rubles, not 1.4. Jesus. In our square Soviet Republic, the sun rises and sets in the east. It's very true. It does, actually. Yeah, that's something I need to remember. Now there will be day cycles. Oh shit, I thought it was paused. I unpaused it by accident when I thought I was pausing. And if I do, what's the Q and E for spinny spin? No, it's mouse. Okay, so here we would have... Oh, dude, can we like upgrade this, or is it just like it's one of those like, you know, sucks to be you kind of situations? Because we got like pretty good. We got roads and trains to go into NATO countries, but a Soviet border, one simple road. We need those to import goods and workers, electricity. This one has gravel road and a train, good. And then export things, which we need to do in order to, you know, make some money. So now we're gonna like just fly around a little bit and have a look, see at where the hell do I build? Now I'm gonna want a Soviet border that is, you know, practical. So we want power, we want other things, because in the beginning we will not be able to, you know, create everything. Okay, this is a good export location, but it's very far from the NATO border. So do we have anything similar closer to the NATO border? Oh, is that a hard money start as well? Yep. Everything went... I've clicked on the realistic button and then everything just maxed out. So like, cool, let's go with it. So first game at realistic and immediately and also an extremely hard start, so we'll see how that works out. So, now the dollary dues we can get from the NATO seem neat and all, but they're not really that important. This one would be, that's it. Now that's a good, not going to handle a lot of traffic for export, but seeing as we can connect it by a train, so, and also it'll take a while before we have the kind of economy where we can properly export shit, so I'm thinking we'll actually do it here on the southern border. Jump all the way here, because here we had, see, this one has a power, a train, and a road, so we can get a lot of infrastructure working here, and then we'll have a different road for export, like for example here for Karadabag. Yeah, it is Karadabag. We will go closer to Pardumerish. And a road going to Chomosek. So we will have power. Now, what is our population? None. So we got nothing. Wow, this is Interesting. And of course, the map looked like it said blank, so there's no pre-existing cities, no pre-existing infrastructure to make use of or have to accommodate. So if we have... Ooh, give me a quick sec though. I need to apparently do a thing that I forgot. There we go. Terribly sorry, everyone. It's one of those when switching things in multiple stream platforms. Forgot to push a button. Okay, so. I guess this means we'll have to build here. So the first things we need is farms, because we need food. Excess food is something in range we can export, so... Oh, I'm like, what the hell? Why is the auto-saving? Because of reasons, that's why. So, I do believe... we'll have to build... farms. I think one small farm might be enough. I got no idea, man. Alright, we have the train coming there. If the train were to go straight forward, it will go through here. So that'll be a little shitty. So we'll see if we can get the train going along the border that way or something. Because we can do the roads for the people through here. And now, because we have so little money, research needs to be 643 work days. Jesus. It'll take us years to get a heckin' farm done. Roads? Now we'll have the connections to this way and this way if we want to then have a food, crop, grain storage. $990 work days for a proper silo. 295 for a smaller warehouse. Wait, how much stuff that fits? 160 tons of crops. That should be enough. So then we'd have a warehouse. And then a food factory. There we go. I started to build the test of my idle game ideas in an idle game. Thank you for reminding me of the fun of programming cool shit. Hey, no worries, too many maxes. Glad to help. Glad to be inspiring. And another budget gamer. Good morning, comrade. Good morning to you as well. Yeah, sadly I do not speak. I cannot read Cyrillic, I'm afraid. But yes. So now we have food, production, and stuff, so... Then for people to be able to live here, we'll still need 322 work days, 190. For a large one, we need 1,300 work days, 400 work days. It was 20 workers, 10 workers, 157. Are you not starting with planning, building the construction infrastructure? Hey there, Knock David. I got no idea what I'm doing here, man. I'm doing my best. Okay. I was thinking food would make sense, right? There you go. We got a good point. So what do we need for the actual construction infrastructure then? Isn't that then, like... Isn't it miscellaneous? Gravel. A quarry. Can I stick a quarry a little bit like anywhere? Quality of source 0. Needs flat terrain. Right. Alright, so that's food production. We ain't got no houses or nothing. So I got no idea about what I'm doing, like I said. So, miscellaneous. I guess woodcutting posts would make sense, right? Because, you know, we need to make those planks and things. Quality of sources here like 60%. It can get better. Not by much, but it can. So I guess we could have that one here. I'm wondering, should it be gold? Correctly to a sawmill, I guess. And then yeah, bricks would be cool, cement in it. But we need that gravel quarry, and I got the gravel quarry. I think it feels weird because I don't fully understand, because it says quality of source here, for example. A is good, but we can't build here because it's not flat, and then it's red, which means I can't flatten it even. So what does it want? Wait. No, it's green. Ah. Can we get 45% or something? Oh, but then the quality also gets worse. Shit. So, spend a lot of money, achieved fuck all. So I get to put it here for what? 28? Then and exports gravel and mixed waste, which I can't really deal with right now. So we need a gravel processing plant, which requires water. How the fuck am I gonna get water? I guess I will have to pull it like, oh man. Well, that one doesn't have any of those neaty links. So I have to bring them by truck anyway. We're making mud roads everywhere. Okay, let's unpause and just constructional office. Oh damn, full Matska City Builder. I love this game. Hey there, Summonakis. Yeah, I got no idea what I'm doing right now because I went in like full realism mode and there's no people, so I'm like, how do I also for rubles. Construction industry. So we got sawmill. We don't have a gravel. Rail construction office. Construction office. Free. Now we'll start with you. Tubular mechanism only with trucks. Import everything. Mechanism. We'll need. I watched hundreds of hours of this game and still confuses the shit out of me, says Savinakis. Yes, I played it a bunch. And I'm also confused. So we can have 4 cars for here for cheap. Let's do one random ass bus. And now we got limited money. I got, see, sure, one of those. And a covered one. That one is a bit more expensive, but it then can carry all kinds of shit. We're gonna need a get a big dumper. This one can 9.7 tons of steel. There we go. And can I build another one of those? That is free. We're gonna have a grand total of 15 of these. One more boss. And I'm pretty sure we're gonna need a bulldozer, an excavator, and a roller. Or we'll do that. Both things, and they're slowly but surely being driven over. Fast speed. Now, sign a new construction. So those two, sawmill and woodcutting plant and gravel quarry, seem like sensible places. Now one of these can have a bunch of using dumper truck and concrete mixer. Did I buy one of those? I don't think I got me a concrete mixer. I think we have a dumper though. So we try it again. We look at the construction industry. Construction office free. Oh. Okay, no. And the crane. So that one still has 2 spots. Relatively free to go. Suspend. So if we don't have people, we might as well stop the whole food production for now. And we'll focus on getting wood cutting, no workers or mechanism, missing resources, concrete, gravel, asphalt. So we get a sawmill, and we'll mostly be running on freaking imported workers, I guess. Do you have to have a place for people to live first, or can you use the hired work to start? Well, obviously, seeing as my population is 0, I'm pretty sure all I got is imported workers. I'm just glad I can like slap down mud roads for like free. Any other like actual road will take, you know, work, investments. Grab me a snack and a new coffee. Time to enjoy a realistic mode first timer. Yeah. I mean, the closest I've gotten to realism was the second campaign when we built your first construction offices, but it wasn't very long after that I ran out of money. So, no workers or mechanism, missing resources, concrete, gravel, and asphalt. So slowly but surely things are happening. I'm wondering if I should add. Because we got 2 bosses. We have 1 paver thingy, no. 1 roller, but we'll hang out and do nothing for quite a while, because we're going to live off of these mud roads for the foreseeable future. We have 2 dumpers, no, 1 dumper, 1 open one. Oh, no fuel station in range. Let's pause for a little quickie bitty, and we'll do a general transport. Road and vehicles. Road cargo, all fuel loading. Gas station. 125.96. A gas station free? Well, that sounds amazing. I was wondering like why there were these like really shitty free ones, and well, now I know. In risk mode, you can purchase resource only by sending vehicles to load them at customs. Well, this one has... No. What I'll need is... Where was it now? Cable, airplane, ships, pedestrians, straight roads. Maintenance, vehicle repair, technical service. Oh my god, I just realized there's so much nonsense here that I got no idea about what the heck. Well, 1 vehicle depot. And I'm assuming... we can buy... Oh man, we're gonna need garbage trucks. Oh wow, this is gonna suck so much ass. So you can do 7 tons at a time, but I think that's pretty much all I can get. So how do I purchase resources by sending vehicles to load them at customs? I know, but how do I, if I pause, can I then new stop here, load fuel, gas station, unload fuel. Erase, set, you cancel. Okay, so now I'm buying fuel, I think. But they charge, I think. Well, not cheap. God, no, the Soviets were thrifty. That's very true, yes. Now, you won't be able to sustain your needs with your own people in the beginning. You need to hire a worker for quite a while. Yes, Knork, I'm noticing that because, yeah, we can't even get our basic anything working without... Because with a population of 0, yeah. Well, now we got temperature to worry about as well. Ouch. So is this a logistics simulator? Another about this gamer on the YouTube side there. It is city building, logistics, production, economy management. It is, you know, because I made a custom map. So what my duty here will be doing is... Well, the goddamn best. And why are you... Oh, right. Start. There you go. I forgot that's a button we need to push. You see, and I'm doing in the hardest difficulty, realistic mode, where, you know, roads won't magically appear, except apparently mud roads, which is nice. But you see, I wanted to build like a farm. It's going to take me 152 work days for the entire process, 646 work days, and all these resources. And because it's realistic mode, I also need to have, you know, employees and actually individual vehicles to transport all this shit from point A to point B. And here we have, I need buses in order to get workers to where they need to go. And here we go. See, these vehicles have arrived. No construction. The construction has stopped. No workers or mechanism. Missing resources, gravel and asphalt. Which confuses me. Wait, no. Oh, wait. Foreign workers, 26. But why aren't... You got a bus. Why aren't you... Unfinished factory connection or something... Progress is at 0, auto search, all of these things, mechanisms, rollers, excavators, bulldozers, and a bus. Delivery mechanisms only with trucks. So you can have a like flatbed that can then bring in your lorries around. So mechanisms are really slow. So having a truck actually carry your excavator from point A to point B will be faster and save you resources and money. Why? are you not delivering workers, though? Because that's one of those things a construction office should be doing, as far as I know. But we have these buses. And if we look at the import office here, we have 26 foreign workers willing to work. Is it the lack of fuel? See, now we're gonna... Oh, look at this grand hero. Are you telling me... Okay, you ran out of fuel. I was trying to bring in fuel for our trucks and the fuel canister van didn't make it. Ah. Well, these two got cool tunes. Okay, so let's look at a... Good thing we have their freaking magical pause button. So this means we build roads and vehicles. Maintenance, technical, vehicle, no. Depot, road, no. Waypoint? Refueling, gas station free. It's a really shitty one. So if we put a really shitty gas station right next... Well, we can't put it there because we need to eventually put in a train connection. So... And like I could put these really shitty free ones, but even they are limited. You can't run just run off of these forever. Now, I clickety-clackety on the... Oh. He gives me the honky, and we new stop right there. Where I want you to unload the fuel. Do not load anything. And we're gonna... click here and move to this stop. All fuel stations in range have issues. I know you're supposed to bring in the fuck. Oh my Jesus. Okay, game feels like they gave Paradox devs a bunch of drugs. Yeah. I mean, it's a really fun one, and it is a well-known time in history, and the vehicles accessible to you are based on, historically accurate vehicles that were an option then. Alright, so we're gonna have to build another fuel vehicle depot right here, so we can do this. I'm learning the hard way. So depot, road depot free, and I'll put you there. Bonk. And here I shall purchase a new vehicle. That is a cistern tank. Ooh, we can deliver water by trucks. Oh, that's gonna make life easier and also kind of shitty, but that's okay. Then we see we bought the new car. We'll clickety-clackety here, and then we new stop there, where you buy fuel. Then I want you to head here, where I want you to unload the fuel. And I'm gonna have to wait you for... Okay. So otherwise good, but you can't make it, can you? Because of this other guy's in the way. Well, mud roads to the rescue, I hope. Alright. Really awkward corners. Can you make it now? Fine. No, I don't want to scrap it. I want fuel. Oh my god. Two worst enemies at WR are money and planning errors. You have to plan many years in advance. Any planning mistake will come back and haunt you a few years later. Oh, I'm assuming. Yeah, I'm not expecting we'll be building any Soviet utopias in any near future. Vehicle transporting this shit. Needs to refuel and can't. So that is good. No, now I know. You want to have any kind of freaking refueling station right where they come in. So if I sell vehicle, will you disappear? Yes. Can you now? At least they can make it here. So that I can click on the start button. And then they'll be doing, you know, what they need to do. Oh. How this one can fit a grand total of 20 tons. Then I want you to go to the customs, buy more fuel. And then I want you to go to this guy and unload fuel. So I want you to take turns. So we need to this one, so this one I can actually make it. Then we need the other one, so that's something. Now I'm mildly annoyed that the bus isn't bringing or trying to bring any the buses aren't bringing any workers because they don't have the oh now everyone's really happy because they can make it. Okay, I'm guessing they didn't even try because they had no access to fuel. So now they're gonna have access to fuel. Change depot or workplace to there. Because we don't need you. We don't have any concrete, we're not building anything that needs a roller. Same as the crane. Change the depot workplace to that one. The rest are actually useful. Oh, look at them, that's actually pulling a heckin' Yui. Look at those people. Mystical and magical, barely real. The music, I know, right? Already hardcore. The game has wonderful music. I bought the OST. Speaking of. Where's the... more music volume. Okay, so now that guy should be able to make it because they have hopefully enough. See, they got a full tank, wonderful. And this tank here, which because as we'll be importing things from here, will allow them to get more refuel on the way, at least a little bit. And then once we have fuel here, no, I would, I'd rather you didn't. Because you're not going to make it. So how do I stop you from doing... Alright. Don't buy the shit unless you need it, and before you have... Okay, so... You'll need a vehicle depot right there at the entrance. We might as well actually put the construction office there, because we're going to be importing fucking everything for quite a while. And let's turn this with the magical mud roads into a double road kind of thingy, at least for a while. We can always just wreck the mud roads if we need to. And yeah, there's not going to be any train action for quite a while. So we undo construction, free construction office. And well, there's a queue now on account of the whole, shenanigans. Do you have any workers inside you? Of course you fucking don't. You're heckin' useless. You know what? I want all my buses to work there. All two of them. Fuel is none. Alright, now it's moving, change. There you go. Workers. Right there. Or do you mean warehouse factory, yeah? Or can I not bring workers directly from customs? Do I need to have a walkable bus station for these buggers? Labor pickup hall. Bus platforms. Bus stop free. Now, these buggers are coming here to refuel. Right. This one is still complaining. No workers or mechanism. Missing resource gravel and asphalt. What is the mechanism you require? And how exactly do I get the... How to get the workers there? We have the gravels and asphalt. Delivery vehicles, right? You have... Alright, use a cheaper and shittier version of that thing. Now there's fuel there as well. Basically, no, I love it while not being Russian. Nice. Hey there, puppy. I enjoyed myself some SimCity. SNES. Oh, that sounds nice. Hey there, Perk. How's the Soviet going? I'm not that well. I don't understand how do I get the workers to the workplace when my population is 0. No workers or mechanism. Oh, wait, look at this guy. He's actually he's going to do something. He's finally some of them are finally working. Now we do have a couple of unfinished factory connection. I would like you to bring people there too. Or are you like not going to bring people before working for office, right? They all have fuel now. I unfucked that one, which is neat. Oh, I forgot about these guys too. How are you doing? No workers or mechanism, concrete, gravel, and asphalt. Okay. So, more of those dumpy truckies, I guess. Also, I made it for almost all the 6 hours. Normal. Nice! Okay, I was AFK during lunch. And need any help? Yeah, I'll gladly take any advice here because the realistic... Okay, so now they're working, we got more of them. Is it just the... Okay, no, you just arrived because I bought you. I'm gonna go refuel. And that's okay. I think more dump trucks seems to be the way to go. And asphalt, perhaps. We don't need the mixers right now. Oh, well then we do. Nice! Okay, things are finally happening. You can buy 2 dumpers. Where is that? There, and one mixer. So there we go. So this one now has more, even more dumpers and some mixers. We have some other vehicles which are here just hanging out. Now we finally have functional fuel deliveries, both here and here. But thanks for hanging out, puppy. Poverty and famine. Everything according to the 5-year plan. Yep. Missing resource asphalt. Oh, okay, things are happening now. So I'm assuming once the resources have been delivered, that is when they start bringing in the workers, and then it'll take half a year to bring that thing to. This one is concrete, gravel, and asphalt. And eventually we'll then be able to produce our own boards and things, and then raw rock from here once they get around to fixing this thing. And then we'll have a system for... Yeah, then we need water from somewhere. And I'm thinking we might have to like just import water or something, because... You see... I'm looking at this place and I'm realizing I should have built here. This is way better than where I chose, because the similar connections, we'd have actual power coming in as well, and water right next to us, and we could pull that for our gravel production. Wait, I don't see any good gravel sources around here. Sort of with a quick looky. So for gravel, this place is better. Okay, we do have power here, though. So then we'll have a separate gravel water production from here. Yeah, we'll get the water somehow all the way here. Wait, no we don't. I'm stupid, because this thing doesn't need to have that kind of connection. It only has... So we'll have trucks bringing gravel in an awkward way, all the way from there to here, which is closer to the water, because I'm assuming building there will save me a little bit of... Oh, we're going normal speed. Go fast speed, please. So now the missing resource is asphalt. You're bringing in... Assuming that is asphalt. Look at this guy. Bulldozer's hanging out, getting paid. Ain't doing jack shit. Excavator. We're gonna need more of those, I'm assuming. Now you are filled. You are filled. You have... We'll do... Okay, one more excavator, one more bulldozer. There we go. So now we have one vehicle depot, one construction office with why 2 more bosses? Might as well have that guy be like the, worker central. Oh, look at all those people. Look at all those people pretending to work. Freaking amazing. Good stuff. Now, I'm realizing I missed a mild problem here. Seems you're doing just fine. Well, thank you. Perk, slowly but surely. And I guess then we'll want a warehouse here, and then we can start hopefully making use of our own planks and selling any excess. God, I love the game's music. Oh, and perk. Best of luck with the application. I saw the stream title. I was lurking the other day and forgot to say anything. We hope that partnership goes through. You've been working hard for it. You freaking earned it. People, hello, quick time. Yeah, you'll be fine until he goes broke. That's very true. That's why I'm hoping to like get planks to work and then, you know, sell that shit. Yeah. And, well, if you go broke, well, then we try again. Alright. These guys are doing their best. Construction is working. Okay, now we have workers. Bricks, boards, and steel. Oh, man. This means another free construction office. Built with freaking flatbeds, I guess. There we go. Oh, right. So, fuel is happening. Everybody's working. Construction is slowly but surely happening. Nice. Needs boards and steel. Well, yeah, steel will be important, but once this one is done, we should be able to produce some of our own boards at least. With... Right. I'm assuming that we'll have to do this here as well, though. I saw you there. What's that? There. Because we're gonna need people to work here, right? And even they will be they will have a bus line bringing them in over from here. That's one of the reasons why I started building this, because I was thinking, oh, we need people, they're gonna need food, right? And the employers and things, and then I realized, wait, yeah, well, thanks to people in chat pointing out, like, hey, don't you need, you know, industry for your construction materials? Turns out I do. Gravel quarry. No workers or mechanism. Missing resource asphalt. Which means... Oh! Not that long left until you're done. Then we can have raw stone. And if nothing else, we can sell that to slow down the freaking money loss. But I'm glad I just discovered the magic of mud roads. These boards and steel. Now, asphalt will be then required eventually. We have a bunch of interesting mechanisms. And I don't know when you'd be needed. Well, the roller makes sense because, you know, that's where when you build actual roads, and the crane for larger structures. We just bought those because it seemed like a fun idea at the time. And oh man, look at that. Groundworks finished. Nice. And then they fucking left home. Like, oh, I'm done. I'm out. We ain't got no unions, except for the Soviet unions. No workers or mechanism. So those two are high priority. I guess we could make this one also a high priority. And while this is happening, with the miscellaneous, asphalt plant, brick factory, gravel, clothes, wood, sawmill, do we have a... new vehicle type has been made available, which was a dollars. The open hopper for 90 tons with trains. Now we'll look into that at some point. Oh, look at all the people freaking working, building their future jobs. Butt nuggets. Water loading / unloading station. How much does this one cost? 300 work days. Water treatment. Mold water well. 393 work days. Keep on forgetting we don't need actually suck up water from the freaking lake. Oh man. Would just be handy, I guess. Yeah, 22 work days. Really should have done the other place, closer to water. Now I really want to start another Working and Resource playthrough, but I won't have time because tomorrow we'll start the new PoE event followed by the new league. I know, right? There's too many games happening all over the place, and this seems like a really interesting and fascinating and lovely game, but it also seems like one I'm gonna take a while. Haha. Is that guy just blowing his nose aggressively? Looks like it. $547 work days. It's gonna take a freaking year to get this shit done. Oh, this is going to be done way before that one. Oh, man. So then we need to... Well, it has an internal storage, so we can just keep on sending trucks there to pick shit up. That's what I was supposed to do, wasn't it? Dry bulk, cement and aluminum oxide. No, we do general cargo. Open storage is for steel, prefab, wood. That is free. With a nothing connection. Okay, yeah, because it's free. It makes sense. We'll see if we need that one. My most played city builder by far in terms of hours. I think it took me the first 140 just to learn how to not die. 530.2 hours as of right now. Ooh, nice. Tame is saying a friend of mine is playing the same WR realistic save game for around 5 years now, with several thousand hours in it. It's insane how much time you can sink into it. Yeah. Definitely looks like that. There we go. Oh, they're building all these connection things first, though. Freaking... Fair enough. I'm wondering if I should just build the farm and the warehouse and we could then like export some of that, or if it'd be better to like spend the money on trying making sure we have all of this shit working. Wait, one there just focused on bosses. Yeah, all of that could have probably been hanging out here with the gas station, and then we do another gas station closer by. But so far, we're doing okay. Hey there, Kanatka 12332. Opening well? Ah, sadly, I cannot speak Cyrillic. Hope you're having a good time though. So this one is approaching like slightly more finished. That one too, maybe. I love those kind of games. I usually don't have the needed patience to keep playing after a while. Yeah, I know the feeling, Entertainment. I know that feel. I'm just wondering, like, where should I put the... Man, the water quality here is at 95%. Pretty sweet. Trying to think of if we put this one here. Yeah, we also need to deal with the heckin' sewage. Oh man, I built so poorly. I should have built the other, because I would have just sucked up shitty water for the industry, dumped on up out all the sewage, and then had a fancier one for where people actually live. Alright, okay. Poor start location. Okay. This one thing is almost done. Which I think means that we would need another free buff station close by. And then if we do the gravel processing, new vehicle type. Available for purchase using Dollary Doody Dino's LHA 360 excavator. Very nice. Now, now I feel silly. Apparently I don't need one with water. Now if I put this one here, oh, it only has outgoing, no incoming. Fair enough. So if we then had a storage solution, $240. Well, we can have a free one here. Just sort of like finding like what it... A new vehicle type for an airplane. Nice. Not that we can make much use of it. Apricot, you think he'll survive the first winter? I'm guessing possibly no. Saying. Then again, we don't have any people, so... I don't know. They can't exactly die now, can they? Nisk. And... Oh, the power supply. No workers or mechanism, no workers. We could... Why do here? There you go. What an excavator. I'm going to send the excavator here. And a... road. Bus stop free. There we go. Pedestrian mud bath. Path. Oh. Oh. Alright. Quarried stone. So we can do another one of these free aggregate storage. Yeah, dang it. So it's awkward, the freaking footpath too. Now the idea is to bring Void Store here. And this one hangs out with gravel. So then we have vehicles grabbing shit from here to there, from here to there, there to there. And from here to, you know, wherever we need it. Without power, without drinking water, no workers or trucks. Now you need... There you go. Congratulations. A whole bunch of freaking trucks. Now, power is something I completely forgot about. Okay, so the difference is it has a footpath or a road. Okay. Building lifespan 28 years. Oh, bastards. Now that Aryan Journal, I guess, is going to be building bits, so... Okay, let's say heavy cable comes down here. We have a thing where it splits. Yeah. So do one there. One there. And then we have the transformer. Like that. The mud road. And then with me just hoping for the best. Don't really tell me how... Why would I choose one over the other? All right. There you go. All right. From 1.7 to 1.2 million. Doing okay. No, we're not. Need workers to fell trees without a power supply and without drinking water. So for the water, then we'll need a watery substation. We need one there. We'll need one there. Well, thank you, Hardy Hardcore, for that follow. I do appreciate it, and hope you have a wonderful day, friend. Alright, so now we get some water. Hopefully, maybe, perhaps here. We're gonna want to pump some water into a water tower from somewhere. A small pumping station. No, it's not a pumping station. Not a substation. Water well, there we go. %95%. Yep. It's a shit system, but it's all I got. Now, a water tower can maintain pressure, right? Now where's a small water pumping station? Followed by a water tower. There we go. Followed by plumbing. Wait, how did we change the... There we go. Underground with F3. There we go. So, you go into pump. Pump goes into tower. Then we build a switch. There. There we go. This increases wood and power. Yeah, well. A lot of waiting to be done here. There you go. You can head there to be, ready to go. No point in like bringing busload of workers here yet because, yeah, probably should have thought about the whole power thing a bit earlier. Oh yeah, okay. I love the freaking like Soviet circus music, so that's exactly what this feels like. A total, an absolute freaking circus. Yeah. Now this one needs... Kind of store or export forge stone. Yeah, that's fine. Don't worry about it. We're walking around the giant cargo. Things are working just fine. She's at a medium, but you know, y'all can keep on working. Hey, transformer's done. Without a power supply. Do we need that crane by now? I wonder. So we look at the construction industry. Another free construction office. Mechanical components. Okay. So all of these are... Yeah, you bring in the mechanical components. No, you're quite right. Purchase 2 more. Of those. No drinking water, no workers. That's okay. Ooh, 5-team streak. Nice, Berg. Thank you very much. Ah. Now, heating is also something I never really dealt with. Heating pipes, heating plant was a small heating plant. And a small with 900 days. Garbage container exporting a whole bunch of mixed waste, burning through coal. Heat pumping stations, heat exchangers. Nice. Well, while we wait for that, how about we look at the fossil fuels and... I don't know. We can cheese. At least in theory. Now, I don't know if this actually works. And some of the campaign nonsense, it did work. Apparently it kind of works, yeah, because we can see it with coal. Oh, there we go. And suspend. So now we need to get a train connection there. And start pumping out some oil. In the meantime, we'll have a quick look-see at the fossil fuel coal mine. Apparently we can get some decent coal from around here. Just double checking I didn't, in my haste, miss. Well, doesn't look like it. What? That's a lot of green. My future oil fields. There we go. Now this one is also sort of in the middle of the map. We got water, we got an export. Huh. Now there's a train connection, so we could kind of just link it with a car, a little local build a thing, and just have a tiny thing that just keeps on infinitely exporting oil. Huh. Could be interesting. There's a little yellow spot here for us. Well, oh Jesus, we can even get. That was very close to there. The question is, it worth it for like a 17%er? How long does it take to build one of these? 224 work days. Maximum daily production would be for 20 years. 3.9 megawatts of power. Part of me is just really seriously considering this. I need a gas station, a construction office, vehicle depot, see, because this thing alone would create then 224 work days. How about the storage? The smallest one, 651, 184. And then we'd have liquid oil for loading and unloading. 353 days. 700 or 3,000 days, 270 work days. Pumping harbor. Ooh. A foreign pipeline connection, so you just straight up pump it out. Vehicle loading and unloading. And then if we look at the station of vehicle unloading, loading and unloading. So there's one. So we could do maximum daily production would be 7 tons. So one small tanker could, in theory, there you go, export a whole bunch of weird shit. So I just kind of want to see, because it's either that one or didn't we have one here? But it's slightly too far away. Well, we can then extend this nonsense this way. Well, this could... Well, I got no idea. I'm going to find out. Now, this one... A bit of one there. And then we zoom on out. We do the mud road connection there. And there. Now then we'll look at the construction office that is free. One would hopefully be enough. Then we look at our roads and vehicles. We look at free gas station. And then we need the free road depot. And you would purchase a single one of those. And you will try to build that one. Import absolutely everything you might even potentially need. Dumper and concrete mixer. One dumper. One mixer. You, my friend. Unload the fuel. Load the fuel. Go. And electricity-wise, so I don't think we can grab like medium voltage. Oh, we can? Oh, shit. Thought that thing only came out like super mega voltage. There we go. I'm gonna have to just keep on checking on that thing every now and then. See, like, what do you need next? No workers or mechanism. What do you mean, no workers or mechanism? What do you need, my friend? Oh. Okay. Y'all are not building. Why not? Okay, the buses are moving now again. This is good news. Yeah, you got all of this in there. Missing resource, asphalt. Oh. That's why I was working on that one, because I didn't have an acceptable connection. But I don't know why no one's working on these... on the power connections, though. So, yeah, what do I miss here? Why no power? Why are they not building, friends? Because I'd like to, you know, get some of these industries, you know, to the point where they might be they're able to do something, but without a power supply, well, can't really do jack shit now, can they? Oh, water well is coming together. Oh, they can actually walk from here to there. Fantastic. I was worried like, oh no, we won't be able to make that work next. Holy. Is the crane, lack of crane an issue? You wouldn't happen to, no, you're all done. Cement and concrete explosives demolition office. Two nice expansive ones. Now they're all queuing to pick up all kinds of things. To learn, it really isn't straightforward to dig ice with a shovel. Well, Comrade Cassie, yes, that is very true. Ice is extremely compact. The shovel is built to pierce into loose soil. Yeah, ice is something you hack away with like an axe or a pick or something. Yeah. Or a sacrificial shovel. Ah. Mind those cranes. Might have been... Okay, I love how these like just swoosh around. But I'm really confused. How do I build the frickin' power? Yeah, I was basically using a snow shovel as a wide pick. It's one of those things most of us learn the hard way. This is true. Now the pump, it's gonna work. Yeah. This is hyper. Okay, we got like shit kind of ready to go. Keyword kinda. Alright. Tell me, friend. What do you need next? Missing bus transport workers. There's a giant fucking trader bus. Nah, I can have one of those. That's all you need. This thing's running around with, you know, it's full of cargo. I can manually make it. We've got a dumper, we've got one of those. I'm going to need a... As the dumper. And then the mechanisms. Which would be... Here, have an excavator. It looks like I'm going to have a second free construction office after all. Oh no, the land is turning all grey, brown. Oh shit. But why aren't you building your power lines though? I don't get it. You see... You're kind of done. Where's the electricity, plumbing, heating, waste? Oh, waste. A gravel recycling plant, an incinerator, waste treatment plant, scrapyard, ship scrapping, dump, small, the free dump. Right next to the neighbors. Yeah, that seems like a fancy way to deal with it. There you go. Ooh. Silver lining. This is my first winter where it actually snowed. Often enough for people to commonly have snow shovels. Clearly not often enough for folks to have ice picks. Where we've lived somewhere, actually. Yeah, ice picks aren't... Yeah, I live in Finland, so we get a whole bunch of snow and stuff, and ice isn't usually that much of an issue because you get ice when you get snow and it melts and it refreezes and so on. So it's when you're oscillating around zero, that's when shit starts getting difficult. No, but I'm seriously wondering, how do I... These workdays, steel, prefab parts, electronic. Is it? Why is no one building my electrical? Yeah, I don't want you to do reconstruction. The power lines aren't confirmed, that's just the blueprint, plus little square construction acre in far right of screen. Near snap, underground, topography, wireframe, realistic mode, built from resources. Hide bottom tab, demolish, terrain tools, conduct industry, foreign power connection, railway electric connection. Oh no! Oh yeah, no issue. Here was you just got compacted between the asphalt and the snowfall. Plus people parking in the fresh snow. Yeah, that happens. HMS Airbus and Terror, could you give me a bit far right? How do I... Is the icon next to the check mark? One near snap? Build from resources? Starts construction of planned infrastructure? Oh, you bastards. Thank you. I would never have known that. I completely missed that that's the thing. Well, better late than never. Let's see how this nonsense of mine is doing. Covered and open hull. And construction free. Sure. One covered. One open. But antisocial does so many ads. It's tricky, isn't it? Yeah. It has seemed like there's more ads than usual, but it shouldn't be. It's all like standardized and according to Twitch. So I don't know if I'm just not paying attention or if, someone's changed something. Alright, wonderful. I'm hoping to just build this one single little freaking pump jack. See how it works out. And then just have a one little cistern car just driving back and forth. Hoping to make, well, there's the theory more than anything, really. Okay, but now we're finally getting these things at least somewhat built.
Make hello and welcomings to glorious San Hannu. Make glorious allocation of resource and workers to make benefit glorious Republic of Soviet Balkanization's magnificent hello simulations.
Hey there, Anthoric. Hope you're doing well. And yes, indeed, make hello and welcomings to glorious San Hannu. That was a fun one. Lovely TTS. I enjoyed it. But do we now have power without power supply? Alright, these need to be finished. No workers or mechanism. Well, what kind of mechanism do you need, friendo? Oh, yeah, high voltage. Okay, they're on the list already. Things are getting built, but nothing's being earned. Someone could finish these one of these days, friendos. I'd really like it. How about you, boss man? Oh. Wonderful weather. Shitty mud roads everywhere. Ooh, construction's running without issues. Slowly but surely, these magical people teleporting him out. Boom, 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 boom. Look at them go. Holy shit. Well, we have power now. In theory. So, yeah, now our import costs keep on growing. Lovely. Now, this is a random bullshit dump, which it made for the hell of it, really. Road depot. Purchase a new vehicle or a mechanism. Buy me. Four nice little microbuses. Oh, it'll work now. Broken English is so fun because it's hilarious, but at least half the time, still understandable. Can be pretty funny. There you go. Waiting for these buses. Bring in workers to here. Copy that schedule for that guy. Bring in the workers. Unload them there. Copy the schedule. To this guy. Oh, and so unload or unload the quarried stone, load quarried stone. Oh, it has 8 workers inside as well. Look at them go! Without drinking water. Gonna store export water. What do you mean? Nah, okay. Okay. Interesting. This here depot, gonna need, what is that, 1... two of those. Now, I do believe we can make a... I'll figure out something. And finally, something's happening over there, at least. So, tell me, what are you lacking? Nothing. Everything just slowly but surely happening. Very, very good, very good. No worker mechanism. The electrics are happening. Also again, slowly but surely. Missing resource steel. Yeah, you'll get your shit together at some point. And when it starts working, well, that'll be nice. And you, my friend, will have haste. Unload the quarried stone. And go. You will be... Oh, yeah, they're working on that shit. Okay, excellent, excellent. Freaking amazing. We can hold 145 tons. Here we can hold 185 tons. And then it holds internal garbage container stand. Which means we're gonna have to buy a garbage van. Big garbage container. Looks like you can carry all kinds of bullshit. A garbage truck. Features small container loading, large container platform. I don't... Oh, right. Because he has those garbage containers like this one has. There. So this one can... empty that one. I'm assuming we'll have similar ones. Yeah, here. And you probably have one somewhere as well. Yeah. Okay, we're filled up with boards. Residential area. No, not residential. What am I doing here? No. General cargo. And who holds... I'll take it. Okay. Oh. You can hack, you can hold boards. Excellent. So we can have this one as a, you know... the in between thing. Now, who carries boards? Is it you? You have crops, fabric, electronics, all kinds of bullshit, but not that. So we'll need to buy a open. Yeah, not a covered one. What do you get for these guys? Got those. So now we finally have some gravel happening. We'll have some boards happening. So we can at least cut down a little bit on our imports, I guess. Without drinking water. No workers missing resources, gravel. Load up with boards. Unload the boards. Launch. Now, how many vehicles do we have, like, in total here? I'm talking about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times 4. Well, 2 will be 12, so 24. Now, if we look at our construction depots, we built a 900 workday, 300 workday, 600, 178 for a 6. Loading, unloading is 1. Can I see how much I've imported and exported resource status? Total amount in vehicles, in buildings, value. Okay. Vehicles and buildings, economy and trade. Resource movement. The previous month, a grand total quantity of 100. Now the production is increasing slowly. Now this is the guy who has 3 opens and 1 dumper. Right. What are you? You're a dumper. So I'll move you there. Now in order to move gravel, yeah, we need dumpers. That's very true. So you are actually filled, yeah, you get opens. We got a bunch of dumpers. Now you there we go. And then do we have a place where we have only opens? Yep. And you shall change boards to come from there. Now we're just losing so much like Anyway, so water linking from there to here is done, but these guys still need to finish their jobs. Concrete, gravel, asphalt. Yeah, we need that asphalt and brick factory. Without a power supply, I say. Can I get more details on how much power you use? I want you to buy one more of those. Oh. Slowly but surely being produced. I want you to load yourself. There we go. Tiny amount being bought. Working out just fine. These guys are, well, just a little bit of like one of everything, so we can build all kinds of shit over there. Should we so want. Oh. New vehicle type. Completely missed that one. Okay, so our strange little corner here is, well, cornering the market. No, it's doing okay. Well, we cannot store or export water, but it is doing its gosh darn best. Operating without issues. Wonderful. So once this pump works, things will hopefully be a little better. And our collection of gravel is increasing, as is our collection of planks. Now, if we look at our... No. Construction news, but demolition, cement plant, concrete one. The cement one wants coal and gravel. Similar to the cement one. Asphalt wants bitumen, and the brick factory also. Everyone wants coal after this one. We can start waiting a second, continuing the construction there. Now you're heading to the customs office, I see. Gravel. Boards.
Only dog.
Hey there, Game Potato, you are quite correct. Let's see if we can get this sorted out. We have gravel, we got boards, copy, I don't see how. Oh no! The winter is upon us. Wait, do I need snowplows? I bet I do, don't I? Oh, I love how it's struggling. I see. So load the planks, unload in the storage, and if anything left, then take out the export. No need to worry about that one here too much. Well, it's a good thing we didn't have a lot of people working here, so now we get the farms hopefully ready by, well, for the next year. And we have this tiny bit of Alright, do we have then like road? Technical services free. Nice collecting of all kinds of random shit. Now, water loading and unloading. Sewage unloading and oh, construction weight, aggregate storage. It's vehicles. The no garbage truck for big containers, for small containers. Winter maintenance priority. Okay, that's handy. And then we can have sewage be like actively like piped out, water pipe pumped in. Okay. We're gonna make 2 of these. You get snow plows. Then we'll build a you have 1 large. One small. There we go. Vehicles coming, vehicles going. And yeah. Yeah, Moina and Fiegeni. Ah, it's one of those weird things. It's same with sometimes things just end up in a very strange. Now the road connection, and now we should be able to buy a snowplow. Ah. I'm like, why isn't that... Why is the exporting not exporting? Oh, right, because we didn't say go. Hopefully we'll make at least something. Okay, snowplows be plowing. We're exporting some boards. We're exporting some oils. Gravel is increasing. Quarried stone is kind of working. Heck yeah. Yep, some boards were left over, and they're taking those for the export. Heckin' amazing. Sewage loading and unloading. Now, if we look at the plumbing, so there was like water loading and unloading. It's 200 work days, bunch of gravel boards, mechanic components, concrete, bricks, and steel. Operate with water. Similar then to the sewage loading and unloading. Which I'm pretty sure is going to become handy once we eventually get around to, you know... Oh, there's actually freaking waste here. Lovely. A little bit of bio waste, a whole bunch of burning waste, and some other waste. Well, oh man, waste management. We have to figure that shit out too. God, I love this game. So, yeah. Yeah, things are kind of working now. Just pretty much wait for this shit to get done. And, you know, might as well open this one. This one's gonna take an insane amount of time to finish, but then we'll have a food factory. So when we eventually do bring in people, that should be neat. Why are you not? Why are you stopping? Oh, that's why. Load unload. There was a stop for it. I had messed up there. I was wondering if we do another one. Like how far? Okay, if we keep these roads as open as I would like, we're gonna have to do. Oh, it's a very tiny amount, but it's something. And by the time so liquid storage. There you go, friendos. Make it happen. Make it so, as I say. And also, purchase one more snowplow. If that one is kind of making it, but also kind of not. Something that if we get this thing built, then hopefully we'll have a more like steady flow can sell, and it is at least something. It's not much. But it wasn't that far away where we had over here even more bountiful fields, and we could also build them and then connect them to this here logic system, and it'll be grand, it'll be okay. Especially if we can link it to a train. Oh! You guys are done. Too late for sowing. Winter is approaching. Yep, that's fine. Now if we look at a livestock farm. The sewage tank is overflowing. Well, everything is extremely inefficient. I hate it. We're gonna have to get one of these that can like automatically dump into a proper storage and then link those into a proper one. But that needs water connection. So far we're just gonna do something that hopefully kinda works. And yeah. We could start exporting some wood as well. Might be better too. Get rid of that shit. Sewage tanks overflowing, health risk, near works health trees, which storage is full, can store export. Yeah, so sewage would be the next big challenge. Here, buy another snowplow. We don't need that much garbage disposal right now, but then they have the option. Drinking water is of poor quality. Well, sucks to be you, eh? Now, okay, so we need a water treatment plant, sewage situation. We can make money by grabbing their hazardous waste, I guess. Uranium oxide wastewater. They'd pay us to grab raw bulk. No. I was wondering, like, wait a minute. No, yeah, we need the double minus for so we could make some money as well by just grabbing wastewater and purifying that, if we have a waste processing facility. That is very cool. Anything else? Burnable waste? If we do a incinerator. How much would it cost us to make one of those? Oh, ton of shit. Consumption to maximum production, 58 tons of mixed waste. And a bunch of pollution. Heating plants, incinerator, power plants, just incinerator. I don't know if we want to have too much pollution happening right here with the whole, you know, the farms and shit. It's very neat with the whole snow and the plowing. I'm thoroughly enjoying it. Oh, we exported up to 1,185 rubles worth. All right. One final look at our oily oil business. I feel like we're barely maintaining that one. So what do you need? Why are you complaining? Oh, they finished the pipe first. Okay. Should try building like close to the both borders. Would have been handy because then we do at least something with these dollary doodles. What? Hey, there you go, you big bastard. Guess what? Grab a whole bunch of boards. I'm gonna sell a whole bunch of boards. And that's all you do. Oh man, oh, and there's so much congestion and everything. Well, we have the gravel. Quick look-see here. Sure. There's a winter product for you. Beware where it's possible to... Oh no, they gone insane! I see. How do I cancel that? Because it seems like I might have done a quite the major fuck up here. Alright, cancel road deletes the entire fucking road, okay. Who needs a snowplow? I can just delete roads. The traffic jam, yeah, for you think. How do I unjam? I don't. Alright, okay. So those are high priority. Poor guy's all confused. So quick look see here. Can I... Apparently no. Alright. There we go. So, the dogs need walking. It's time for me to go. Thank you everyone for hanging out. It was super fun. Working some resources. What a game, and man, it sure as heck lets you mess up, as is evident. I was thinking, cool, I can just batch upgrade all my roads, and they'll do it. No, and then nothing happens because all the roads are under construction, but no one can get anywhere, and I can't cancel the roads because there's cars on these roads, and yeah, bastards. These two bits are marked now as high priority. Well, if these get fixed, we can get to here. These guys, that bit is there as high priority. Then we can do the gravel at least. Yeah. All good things though, people here to really suffer from my mistakes. You know, other than me. But it's been wonderful, my friends. But it's time for me to save as. How do I... Create new save. The realistic Hannu. Save that game. And I've had a blast, but it is time for me to quit the desktop. This is the kind of game that progresses slow, so I might be doing some of this on some off-stream gaming, because that is, in the end, very, very fun. Very enjoyable in its own crazy kind of way. So, let's see who's out there. Who is out? And who is about? I'll play the song. Drink! Not in the stream. So, first we'll check if there's anyone I know playing. Nope. And you know, why not? Let's raid another Osmon over to Discount Engineer, who is currently playing Stationeers. A fan favorite, I know. And he's playing with the alien race, the Zrillians, who breathe volatiles instead of oxygen. And he's also playing on Europa, having himself a nice, cool time. So I'll send you all over there. Hope you have a good time. Because I need to go, walk the doggies. So, my friends, thank you, everyone. Thank you to all the chatters, all the lurkers, and all those who just wandered on in. Hope you had a good time. I had a lovely time with all of you, and I hope all of you have a wonderful day. We are returning tomorrow for some more game dev stuff in the beginning, before we then pivot to figuring out what will be the game of the day. Hey, we'll find that out tomorrow. Until then, my friends, hope you all have a good one. Stay awesome. Ta-ta.